Hi, it's Tink here and I'm back already for another video. My videos don't have a release day or anything, but I try to aim to do one video a month, I guess. And if I haven't been able to do one for 1 month, it's normally because there's something big going on in my life, which means I haven't been able to do one. But it does mean that sometimes you'll get 2 videos in a week. So today I have another package to unbox, which is why you're getting another video, because this package has come a lot quicker than I expected. So I had a order sitting around on Taobao for like ages. I basically every now and then would have a little browse on Taobao. So if you don't know what Taobao is, it is a Chinese kind of like eBay online shop where you can buy loads of different stuff, and it's often really cheap because it's coming from China. And you can get a lot of LOLITA accessories or KAWAII really like cute goods and stuff from China. The only problem with Taobao is that it's very complicated, or it's not possible, I can't remember now, to actually get the items directly from Taobao to say the UK, but you can use a shopping service, and I use Taobao Focus, which is fantastic. So they're a person who you send them your order, all the items get sent straight to them. They have a look at all the items, make sure they're okay, take photos for you, put them up online so you can check that what has been sent to them is all correct, everything is there, and that you're happy that they're correct before they then ship them to you. They get a little bit of commission. I can't even remember what it is on this one because I don't even remember it popping up. Honestly, I have a feeling it's not a huge amount, like less than 20 quid at least anyway. I have a feeling it might be £5 for this one, but I can't remember. And then yes, then you have to pay sort of postage for coming from China, but the items are normally so cheap to start with anyway, and they're not items you can get hold of this side of the world anyway, so you're actually getting really good value items. So I've got a package and I had ordered 6 items, but on the outside of the package it's currently stating 4. Now I'm wondering whether they just haven't written them in or the outside invoice hasn't got those on it. I'm not entirely sure. So I'm just going to get into it and see what's in there. So yeah, some of the items are for coordinates, some of them I'm just going to tack it with a knitting needle. I could probably do with actually a pair of scissors. Seriously, like, okay, let's try a pen. The really good thing about the shopping service is that before they send you the items, they will ask you whether you want to keep the original packaging that the items come in to reduce basically your shipping weight. So all the items from different sellers are all in this one package. But also the great thing is they like coat it in a billion layers of sellotape, but it also makes it absolutely insanely difficult to get into. But I'd rather it that way around than it not packed correctly and my items getting like dropped in a puddle somewhere on their way from China and then them being destroyed. So yeah, I paid for EMS shipping, I think it is, yeah. And I wasn't expecting this for a while, but thinking back on it, I think the EMS shipping said like 3 to 5 days, which is right, but like in my head I was like expecting to wait ages because it's coming from China. But yeah, no, with the shipping that, because I can't remember, it's either like, there's like 2 shipping options, and I need to go and find some heavy duty scissors. This is not working. Right, let's try again. I realised I'd got through one layer of sellotape, and I realised I'm bashing everything. I'm really sorry for your ears if you're wearing earphones. I realised I got through 1 layer of tape, but it was just the tape holding on the invoice. But it's still, the invoice things still only say like 4 different items. I have no idea. No idea. But the good thing is that I didn't get any customs, and I can't remember with Taobao whether I do or not. I have a feeling they mark it down anyway. I didn't spend a huge amount of money. All the things in this package are all extremely cheap. I think the one item in it that is the most expensive is probably £30 compared to other like Lolita X purchases, you know. This is not a really expensive package. That's why Taobao is so good.
7 hours later.
Okay, I'm finally in and I'm actually knackered. You get a free workout with your Taobao order. Okay, so far I can see pink stuff. Okay, so there's a couple of cute things in here that are really random, but I saw them so cheap on Taobao that I kind of like couldn't resist. So what is really good is that actually the items that weren't listed on the outer invoice do seem to actually be in here, so thank goodness for that. So firstly in my package I have got some tights. Now these are similar to ones that I've seen a lot of Lolitas wearing. Oh, that's cute. What is it? Look. I think it's a sticker. I think it's a free sticker. If it's a free sticker, I'm really happy and I'm going to put it on my phone. But it's so cute. It's a little girl and she's got horns. Oh, I can't remember what she's from. A lot of people cosplay her. She's got like these big bobbly round blue things on her hair. Someone tell me in the comments who this is, because I do recognise it. And she's like plugged in, and I think she's plugged in, and she's got like a battery power thing that's going up. It's like she's charging. So what I probably will do is stick this on my phone because it is adorable. It's really cute. Okay, I'll get to the actual thing that I ordered. I love free things. So yeah, these are basically very similar to a lot that I've seen people wearing. There were some originally, I believe they were Baby the Star Shine Bright socks tights that have this sort of patterning on them, and then a lot of companies made them because replicas. But I don't know whether these are direct replicas or not, but they were, I can't remember, something really cheap, like £3. And they look really, really good. They're actually stockings, which for my legs are much better than tights because actually they're really stretchy at the top. I'm just gonna stick a hand in just to see what the patterning is like. That's really nice actually, because it's got the like the stripe bits, but then it's got kind of like the thicker one, which looks a bit sort of more like a lacing, I guess. Oh, they're really lovely, and they're very white. I think there might have been different colours, I can't remember. What I will do is link below all the different shops, because I'll have a look back in my list of the sellers I got these from. Actually, this one I will check for you now. Some of them I can read the name of, some of them I can't because they're written in Chinese, but I believe this one has a name that I can pronounce. Okay, so it's called, this is from a shop called Krystyne, and it says the colour is white, Sleeping Beauty white, which is cool. And I believe they had lots of other really well-priced socks and tights. No, $4.59. So yeah, about £2 or £3 for these stockings. They look quite long actually. They definitely look like they're over the knees rather than under the knees. So and the back, I love when socks have like a bow on the back and it has this sort of detail on the back there. It would go quite well with what I'm wearing today actually, with the pale pinks and whites. Okay, my next item, I'm gonna pick a non-Lolita item. I'll try and alternate them. Though most of them are Lolita items, I think. You won't go for that one. Let's go for this one. Okay, so I have seen, I'm assuming it is the same. I have seen a lot of people's amazing Instagram pictures of them dressed up, yes, in their Lolita, yes. Really, really gorgeous, magical girl mats. So this is just the size for me to put my little footies on and on the floor for when I do outfit shots. It is card cap to Sakura, isn't it? My brain has just decided to have brain fog and go completely blank. On the back of this, it has grippy material. It's fairly It's really well stitched. It's over stitched on the edges. It is like thick and sturdy, but it's not like a really chunky mat. Like it should sit really well on a carpet. I think it's better than I expected it to be, especially considering the price. Next item. I absolutely adore my brown tea party shoes, and I will literally wear them all the time. So what I wanted to do was get some pink ones. What is annoying about these pink ones that I have just noticed is that they are a direct copy of the Angelic Pretty ones. Now, because they even have Angelic Pretty written in the heel, that I'm a little bit peeved about that, because I don't want ones that are trying to be a replica or are, you know, I have had other ones before that are made by actual different companies, and although they are similar or look really similar to them, they don't actually say like on them Angelic Pretty, so I'm a little bit peeved about that. But these shoes are ideally going to be ones that I wear sort of all the time for meets when I'm not necessarily going to be very comfortable. I obviously won't wear these to a meet where Angelic Pretty would be there. This is another honest mistake. I have had this happen before where I've had an item arrive and it actually says Angelic Pretty on them, which is really frustrating. But something I do notice about these, which is quite nice, is that actually inside there's quite a lot of padding underneath the foot. It's not the end of the world that they actually are a replica. I wouldn't go out and buy a replica because I don't do that, but they will be worn and I'm not ever gonna pretend they're the real thing. I've just given them a quick try on and they feel absolutely ridiculously comfortable. Just like perfect. But I'm absolutely ridiculously happy that I've now got some pink tea parties that I can wear, and I probably will wear them with a lot of casual coordinates, even when I'm not wearing Lolita, because I really like pink shoes and I wanted some pink tea parties to just wear out like all the time. So they were really, really good value and I can wear them to death because of that. But yeah, they fit and I'm really, really chuffed with them. I'm so glad I finally put in this order because the shoes were the main reason that I wanted to put in a Taobao order, so yay! I've just noticed there was something in the shoe, in the heel of one of the tea party shoes, and it's like a thing. It kind of like looks like a heel plaster. I guess they're kind of like an anti-slip. Yeah, it's like there's a little picture there of it for the heel. So I guess you stick it in the heel and it's to stop like rubbing and things like that. So yeah, that's really useful. I like it when I get like little random things that I don't know what they are in my shopping. So thank you to the people who sent me shoes. So I've got a couple more things. I should have 3 more things. Yes, I do have 3 more things. Okay, so I showed you my mat from Cardcaptor Sakura, and now I'm going to show you my mini mat. So this is actually a mouse mat. But what I thought would be really awesome is to get one for my ball jointed doll so that she has got her own little Cardcaptor Sakura carpet. And I could just use it as a mouse mat if I wanted to anyway, but the reason I got it was so she could have a little carpet. It's really rubbery on the underside, which is great, and it's really well printed. It's actually really nice quality, like there's nothing about that. It's probably one of the mouse mats that like maybe the edge would peel up eventually, maybe, but I'm not sure. But I'm so happy with that. I know it's so small and so silly, but she's now got her own little Cardcaptor Sakura rug for her living room, which is up there. I keep looking up there. I will introduce you to Willow someday soon, I promise. But yeah, she's got her own little rug. I'm so happy with that. I'm more happy with that than I thought I'd be, I think. I really like it. It's a miniature version of mine, yay! So a couple more items. What I can do next is an accessory that I've got hopefully for my last dress that I bought. Watch my last video to see my unboxing of Merry Bunny. My friend had some cool photos on her Instagram and I spotted that she had a really awesome head bow. Shout out to her. Hello, Cupcake Go Summer. I adored her head bow so much that I went and had a look on their Taobao page. This head bow is from Cutie Creator. It's not the same style as the one she was wearing, but I thought I'd give them a go because I know their accessories are pretty good. So this one is like red velvet, and it's got like a little bow charm there, and it's the first head bow I think I've got in this sort of style where it's like folded over. Oh, it does look really nice on the camera. It looks nice in real life too. Yeah, this is going to be hopefully my Christmas head bow. I'm just fiddling with it because it's a little bit creased from the package, but I might give it like a little bit of an iron because velvet seems to show creases quite well. But I'm not going to put it on now, but you get the idea that it's really, really pretty, and I haven't really bought enough accessories for the stuff that I own. So, and I'm looking, it does match the right kind of red. Don't think you can see. Yeah, right at the back over there. But yeah, I think that's really beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. The actual head bow itself, the band is a black grippy bow. It has like capped pieces over the end so that it doesn't slip off, and then a red ribbon which goes on the outside, and then on top of that is then stuck the red velvet ribbon. And that little charm is really, really cute. Really, really cute. I wanted something subtle that could go with a few different red dresses, and just add that extra little touch to them. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. I absolutely love it. It's really, really gorgeous. I think this bow was on a deal as well when I purchased it, which is why I went for it in the end. So I believe I've got one item left. Yay! Okay, so if you've been following me for a while on my Instagram, you'll probably see that I overwear this blouse. This is like my most favourite blouse in the universe. And it is gorgeous. You see the little flowers and things. It has got a really big stretchy collar. It's got a big stretchy bit under here. It's just very comfortable. It isn't tight anywhere on my body. It is just floaty, princessy, beautiful sleeves. It's by Chess Story, and I think I did the unboxing with you of that one on my last Taobao order. Go check that one out if you haven't already. But I just loved it so much. I really needed to get it in a different colour. I didn't have any pink blouses anymore, so I sold the last one I had, but I thought, wow, time to get me another one. I'm not sure what size, my old video probably says what size I got this blouse in. I might have gone for a large, but they didn't have the pink in a large, so I've gone for the pink in a medium, knowing full well that this blouse is super, super ridiculously stretchy, that I probably could definitely risk going down a size. So I've taken a risk and gone for the medium rather than the large because they didn't have it. Let's see, you've got extra little bow accentuation. The one that's on this one is a different style of ribbon. It's clear white with like white stripes going down it, and I've noticed that their more recent white ones have changed the style of the ribbon that's attachable. So the ribbon is an extra one that would go there. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the golden-ish coloured button pieces, but they do match the ones on the this does match the ones on the shirt. But most of the shirt, see this one, most of the shirt is hidden underneath the dress anyway, so I don't think the gold buttons would bother me that much, and if they did I could always change them out. So here we go, there's a new one. I guess I can do kind of a direct comparison to the old one. Yeah, it's basically made exactly the same. It looks like they haven't changed or anything about the front of it anyway. It's still got the two, it's got a double layer here this piece is double layer. It's got one underneath and one over the top. That's exactly the same. Did you just hear that? That was one of the buttons underneath my hand just pinging off. And I did have this, I believe, with this shirt when I first got the white one. So chest story, please, please, please sew your buttons on a little bit better for the future, please. I'm gonna have to try and find where that's gone. I've got sewing to do. Okay, so buttons might not be sewn on as well as we would like. Yeah, bye bye button. I guess that gives me the opportunity to change the top button if I don't like the goldness of it poking out. I know why they've changed the buttons also from the old one, because these ones, they're kind of a brassy one and they had like a crystal in the middle, but every time the shirt went in the wash, each crystal going down it would shatter, and I've lost every single sort of crystal that was in the middle of the buttons. I never thought that that would be a problem, so I didn't think about that, but the new buttons are like, they're one solid piece, they're not like a crystal within a button, so there's no way that these could sort of break in the same sort of way. But I'll show you the buttons up close. They're like actually on the side, if you look, they're a clear button, but underneath is gold, so when you look at them from the top they look like they shine gold. So yeah, you got a nice big stretchy bit around here. Actually, looking at the size of it, I think it is actually the same size as the one I'm currently wearing. I have absolutely no doubts at all that this is going to fit. So this is a medium. My bust size is like 100 plus normally, and this is definitely going to fit. So that's a reason why I adore these blouses. Here's the beautiful princess sleeves made with the same beautiful, beautiful floral pink lacy overlay, and then a more silky under one with the lacy details. I adore this shirt. But one tip, never walk to the front door to answer the door to the postman wearing just the shirt, because it is see-through. Going down, it has got a lovely stretchy elasticated bit under the bust, which is not tight, it's still loose, it just gives a bit of definition underneath, and then the bottom just finishes in a nice floaty bit, which generally with what I normally wear you don't see that part of it at all anyway. The ribbons on here, the ribbons on the sleeves are different to the ribbon that's in the centre. These ones are edged with darker. They're a different type of ribbon. This is a wider ribbon. These are narrow. But yeah, I'm so ecstatically happy. I've been after this blouse for ages. I just wanted to get together a good Taobao order before I sent off just specifically for this blouse, so I can't wait to incorporate it into some coordinates soon. Thank you so much for watching my Taobao unboxing today. Sorry if it was a bit rambly, but I hope it made sense. Thank you for people who give me advice on what shops to shop with Taobao. It is a little bit of a minefield because you're trying not to buy replicas. There was a good example of that there. You're trying not to buy stuff that has been stolen from other brands, like the photos have been stolen, so it's very, very difficult to actually know exactly what you're purchasing on there. But there are some really, really good lists. I found a really good online suggestion, I think on Taobao somewhere, that all the really good Lolita shops, so I'll leave a link to that, and I'll try and leave a link to the shops I got my items from as well for you. Thank you so much for coming back for another video. Please check out my Patreon. I'm going to be getting out hopefully some little treats to my patrons soon. Anyone who's sort of like above the first, who's on like the first tier, is getting some little gifts at the moment, which I'm making and I'm excited to send you. But please come back for more cute, kawaii, lovely soon. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, because every little bit helps. See you soon, bye!